Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. In peace and salutations, and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, He bringeth for correction or for mercy. He bringeth it for correction or for mercy. Call halal Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, call halal Yumla, Alahayana with Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. And I was reading this article. I don't want to make this too long, but just something that was on my spirit. And the water supply here in California, in Northern California where I'm at, but overall California, the West, Arizona, Colorado, Washington, the West, the Southwest Pacific, you have these lakes and these rivers, drying up, and even these reservoirs, but I was reading this article. I came across this article, and it's off ABC News, and it's basically just going into the American water crisis, and this isn't being talked about enough, water. And you see on the news that they're cutting back on, they're talking about on your dishwasher. If you got a dishwasher, the water cut down. Even on washing clothes. These are things that are that Esau is finna bring out. A lot of that stuff is about to be cut short. Because we're entering into a new phase, man. The beast system. But ultimately, this is the Lord who's doing this. But you got a chance. You might want to start. Go get you some extra cases of water, because water is, besides this living water, the word, the gospel, the physical drinking water is going to be, that's going to be like gold and silver with this gospel, this word, the gold, and the drinking water would be the silver, but you might want to go get you a couple extra cases of water while you can, because it's getting tight. It's getting tight. Let me read this quick article real quick. I'm not going to read it all, but I just wanted to just read, get the meat off the bones. But it says why parts of America, why parts of America are certainly in a water crisis, you see, and what can be done about it. And we all know, you Babylonians, you Americans, you're water crazy. You waste water, letting your dishwasher run all day, washing clothes, filling up swimming pools, water in your gardens. This thing is, the Lord is, we're also, approaching a famine. He's going to send a famine, man. A famine. But yeah, it says why parts of America are certainly in a water crisis, and what can be done about it. And here in Northern California, where I'm at, overall California, but Northern California, I know since I say 2018, 2019, you had 2018, 19, 20, 21, like the past 4 years, it's like the rain has disappeared. You know, you had all them years for the past 4 or 5 years where it's just been completely dry. Even some of the lakes around here are completely dried up. Completely dried up. Then you see the mountains, you know, and the hills are, you know, from the fires. You know, they had that mosquito fire last year. Quote me if I'm wrong. And some other fires, man, that's just been burnt down these hills and mountains, man, here in California. These wildfires. You see, and it's just been dry. It ain't rain. I think this year, you know, it's you know, it kind of, you know, it got a little rain. It started to rain a little bit more, storms, but that ain't enough. That ain't enough. But let me read this real quick. It says, you know, water is going to become it's going to be a major problem with this water coming down the road, especially when this electricity and power gets cut off. It says as pollution engineering, pollution growth, and climate change pose challenges to fresh water. See, quality and quantity. See, quality and quantity. You know, the quality, you know, you have good quality water, and then your quantity, the more you have. You know, that's why at this point, you know, I drink the essential water. I try to drink some good, you know, the top quality water as best as I can. But, you know, you might want to go grab, you know, they got them gallons, because you go in the grocery store right now, you're able to see they got crystal geyser, they got all these different waters. You might want to start grabbing them, you know, because like I said, when it's electricity and you know, if something hits the fan, all that water is going to be gone, right along with the Lord who's drying up these lands, man. Even the Euphrates River is drying up. See? So water is going to become a major problem. You need that. You need, besides, next to this living water, this gospel, you need that drinking water. But it says, quality and quantity in America, the safest amount of water in parts of the U.S. is in question. Yeah, some places, like they had out there, it was at Flint, Michigan, where the water supply was damaged, and you got mercury and these train derailments spilling, you know, and damaging the water supply, like it happened out there in Ohio. You know, this is going to become a problem. It says environmental experts told ABC News about the future of water in America and problems the country is facing now. See, I'll read this and I'll get to the scriptures. It says the American West is certainly in a water crisis. Yeah. The American West is certainly in a water crisis, Reed Maxwell, professor and researcher at Princeton University, told ABC News. Maxwell has been studying the distribution of freshwater resources in the hydrologic cycle with a focus on the impacts and man-made stresses for 20 years. You see, I'll leave it there. I just wanted to, bring that out real quick. But as far as, the water supply, this isn't talked about enough. I got all this stuff going on, but these lakes and these rivers and stuff are drying up. They're drying up and they're being contaminated. Let me go to Job 12. I don't want to make this too long, just a quick hit through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. It says Job 12 and 14, and it reads, Job 12 and 14, and it reads, it says, Behold, he breaketh down, and it cannot be built again. See, he shutteth up a man, and there can be no opening. All these empires and, kingdoms and stuff like that, the Lord he's destroyed them. He's built them up and he's destroyed them. Just like how he's doing this America, man. He done built this place up. He gonna destroy this place. 15, it says, behold, he withholdeth the waters. See? Behold, he withholdeth the waters, and they dry up. See? See? The Lord, and it's him who's doing this right now. It's YAHAWAHSHI, call halal YAHAWAHSHI, who's doing all this, holding back the rains and stuff like that, the clouds, and sending these weird weather patterns. You know, it says, behold, he withholdeth the waters, and they dry up. Also, he sendeth them out, and they overturn the earth. See? So the Lord can, you know, if he holds back those clouds of rain, you know, the earth, it'll dry up. But if he send, you know, them clouds, heavy rain, it can cause floodings, and that's what it was talking about in this article. I didn't go all the way through it, but the article also was saying the west is drying up, and then but in the east, you know, is heavy rain, but it's causing flooding. It's damaging. See, so the Lord is sending you know, catastrophes, and you know, he's destroying shit, man. Salakia. Let me go to Joel. 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 This is why you gotta, you know, try to get your, you know, as much as you need to try to gather as much as you can, man. It ain't gonna save you, but you know, you just want to use some discernment and be ahead, man, of the game. You know, ultimately praying and seeking the Lord, but go ahead and get you some supplies, man. You know, you don't want to be you know, this is about salvation and survival, man. You know, you want to put all your trust in the Lord, because if he's dealing with you, he gonna take care of you. But you know, if it's the will of the Lord, and you know, you still have access to that, go get you some extra bottles of water, some canned goods and stuff like that, because you know, things are about to hit the fan, man. Things are about to hit the fan. It says Joel 1:10. Joel 1:10, and it reads, it says, the field is wasted, the land mourneth, for the corn is wasted, the new wine is dried up, the oil languished. See? And your supply, your food supply, your supply chains, it's all destroyed. The Lord is destroying this place, man. You see, he's destroying the crops, the farmlands, the lakes, the rivers, the resources to get water. You know, he's plaguing this place. I'll close out with this. And this is really the point right here. Job. I'll close out with this. Job 37:12. Job 37:12, when it reads, it says, and it is turned round about, see, and it is turned round about by his counsel, that they may do whatsoever he commandeth them upon the face of upon the face of the world in the earth. 13. This is the point. It says, he causeth it to come, whether for correction or for land or for mercy. See, all these droughts and this famine that's coming, the pestilence among your cattle and stuff. The Lord said he causeth it to come, whether for correction or for his land or for his mercy. You have these tsunamis, these tornadoes, this thundering and lightning. He said he is for correction and for mercy. Salakia. And you see, there's wickedness in this place, man. It's pure wickedness here in Babylon, America. So you know this is for correction. This is going to be for correction, and a lot of people are going to die of starvation because of the famine, the food contamination, the meat, and your different foods and stuff like that. Esau's already talking about maxinating the produce and food and stuff like that. You just want to use you got to use discernment in this time. You have a chance to go get you some couple extra cases of water and canned goods. Go ahead and do it, because this isn't talked about enough. But the Lord told you He's going to send a famine, and he's due to with this flooding and dry lakes and rivers drying up and weird weather patterns and thundering and tornadoes. He brings it for mercy or for correction. And we all know here in America, man, it's wicked. So this is for pure correction. But it's also going to be worldwide. It's going to be a worldwide famine. So, something that was on my spirit, man. I wanted to bring this out. So, pray and seek the Lord. Pray and watch. And, things are going to increasingly get worse as we move ahead to the Lord's second return. So I just want to bring that out. Hopefully you're edified. I don't want to come back with another lesson, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Shalom, Israel.